That is.
Not too much.
Basically there was a topic on Monday morning on Pod 9 radio station, and they basically was saying, is it ever okay to grieve a side piece or whatever? So the
Yes.
Like
topic,
if they died?
yeah, hold on. So basically, the topic we talking about grievances and death and all that comes with it. So yeah, we talking about somebody dead, you're dealing with somebody, and you're considered to be a side piece or whatever of that nature. Now, I feel like everybody has a right to grieve. You can't tell nobody how to grieve or when to grieve, whatever. At the end of the day, is whoever the person you're grieving from, that was their responsibility to carry a hundred on their side. But if they was doing wrong, that's on them. You can't really fault the person that they was dealing with and they die and they grow attachment to you or for some kind of love for you, like they grieving, so they got the right to grieve, just like you got the right to grieve. But how they met is not that person's fault. They don't owe you no loyalty.
Can I speak?
Go ahead, platform yours.
Y'all might say I need therapy, but I don't give a fuck about none of that. What?
Mm.
Grieve?
So a person can't.
You thought you was gonna come here and grieve, or you thought you was gonna get your ass whooped? Which one?
Grieving the side piece.
That's crazy
So
because
it's cool to grieve the side piece.
No.
yes, I do
So
have
listen,
the
what I'm
right to
saying.
So
Is it
is
okay
it cool
for
for
the
the side
person?
piece to grieve?
Time out. Listen, what I'm saying. Is it okay for the side piece to grieve you? Like if you die, you dealing with a woman. You're not supposed to, but she don't. Like she's a side piece. Maybe she know. Maybe she don't know she's a side piece, and he dies. Or if the woman has got a side piece, a side nigga, whatever. If they die, do they have the right to grieve you? That's the question.
So you wanna
Nah,
kumbaya with me, bitch, or you want grieve by
there
yourself?
ain't no rule. There ain't no rules on grieving. You grieve who
There's
you
no
want to grieve
rules.
with.
There's no
Yeah.
rules on it.
There absolutely is not.
Yeah,
And I
but you're
feel
not
like
gonna
if
grieve with
you,
me.
Now I'm not saying you got to grieve
yeah, we don't
one piece.
gotta grieve together. We ain't gotta sit next to each other and hold
No,
hands and all that.
no.
But
Word.
What I mean
uh,
is, what I'm saying is, can that male or that female, do you feel as though they have the right to grieve the absence of
Yeah.
your not being here no
Well,
longer,
yeah,
whatever?
Absolutely.
yeah,
that's
yes,
Yeah.
for
relationship
sure.
You
love.
talking about
You
whipping
somebody.
asses and all that? We ain't talking about no whipping ass.
Oh,
But now, if they disrespectfully on the page, talking about some, oh, I was X Y Z, but then again, you can't tell them how to grieve though neither, because your person was in the wrong, so it's not their fault. But
Right.
You could. I would say if it's a situation like that, grieve privately, not publicly,
yeah, because we ain't gonna
because
be together.
yeah, because you got to do it in a
Yeah, but
respectful way.
yeah,
You ain't
respect.
about to
So
be grieving. It was like,
yeah,
damn, I'm gonna miss him. These cold nights is getting work
so
crepe.
no.
Nah,
so
nah, 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 nah,
listen.
nah, nah, nah.
So listen. So the guy that I used to talk to that was married, when he passed away, he was in a
He
car accident.
died?
Hey, yo, what's going on down here? Y'all all right? Y'all all
No.
right?
I'm
And you
listening. I
did
know what
what
you're talking
now?
about.
He died.
And what happened? You was crying.
Yeah, the fuck?
Wait a
That's my
minute.
nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
Cold nights
Married
hit you
man
then.
died?
That was my nigga. The
Wow.
The
fuck?
married man died.
He died. Yes.
Okay.
How the fuck y'all don't be
No,
listening when I be saying stuff?
I know what you're talking about, but so
Like,
how
and
did that affect you?
I went to the funeral, but I went.
Oh no.
I oh no what? That's my
Mm-mm.
motherfucking nigga.
Was you like
Mm-mm.
I
behind the
went
trees?
Yeah, was you in the
out of
back?
respect. No, listen, out of respect for her, I went in the beginning. Like
Oh,
I
you
didn't
went to the
stay.
viewing.
Yeah,
Respect.
I did. Yeah, the
Yeah,
fuck.
The nerve.
Yeah,
Bitch, how the fuck is that respect?
yeah.
he
Cause
could
the
have did a
fuck,
whole
it was my
lot
nigga.
worse.
Oh
He was
no.
my nigga. The
Fuck
fuck, she
that.
knew about me.
She could have.
Let
She
my
knew about me, and
let
she
my
ain't
little
leave.
shit drop dead. I
The
did
No
just
fuck,
cry.
more
girl, well you listen. Well,
pain.
you would have been the one with
I
me. I would have been
did.
the one right there
That's
at the casket, ready
fine.
to toss
We
something
would have
up.
had a
Guess
good
what, girl? I would
time.
lift your ass up. Cause who gonna tell me? Who gonna put me out? Who gonna check me? Cause it
But
wouldn't have been me.
so let me ask you this, Cheetah. So you saying is
Mhm.
that when she went to the funeral and went to pay her last respect, that was disrespectful, even though she went there prior or went to the viewing.
Bitch, don't be nowhere I'm at. You the side bitch for a
She wasn't
reason.
there.
That's why
But
But
he
how
ain't
would
never
how would a
had you in
person
the same
how?
room with me.
But what
She
if a
wasn't
person really
there.
you,
don't know?
I'm about
She
to
Then
say
wasn't
the
you
there.
funny thing.
know.
The
One, he
funny.
was not there when I was there. Two,
Right.
I did the viewing because I said, you know what, this is his wife. This is his family, things like that. I mean, she knew me. She found out about me, everything. She didn't leave. She
Right.
stayed. I still fucked him. He was my nigga.
My
No,
God.
when
So
he
yes,
dies,
I went to
no.
go
You
see
better
my man
every day
on to the
that you
next life.
have on the side,
Well,
So
Side,
she knew about you
you
when you
side
better
showed up
cherish it
respect.
like it's your last
He
day
know
she knew
about
about
anyway.
me
Because when it is your last
before
day, you
he
ain't
passed
gonna get
away.
it.
before he
She
passed
found out about me
away.
before.
So when
Yeah.
you showed up at the viewing, she was there or
No,
no? Oh,
she
okay.
wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
That's why she said she went respectfully went to the viewing, so she had to go through all that, whatever. Yeah,
You
but
timed
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
that one
And you couldn't
perfectly.
tell me that, and you couldn't say that, okay, no, he was not yours, because yes, he was, because he paid my bills
Mm,
just like how he paid her bills. Where I wanted
mm,
to go, he took me. What I
mm.
wanted to do, I did.
But when he died,
Our
all you
kids,
got was memories.
that's all you got at the end of the day when
what
somebody
else?
dies.
I mean,
Memories.
what else was I supposed to get? Memories,
Oh,
and if I would have had a life insurance, I would have had life insurance policy too. But what else was
did
I
he
supposed
have a
to get?
good
Just like
job?
she
But see,
Did
here's the
he have
thing
a
had. Huh?
good job?
though.
Did
This
he
is,
have a
I
good
think, this
Huh?
job?
Yeah.
this the part
Yeah.
where I think people got messed up at.
That was his wife.
Y'all be more so
Yeah.
Oh, she
mad
gets
at
the
at the
benefits.
side more so than the individual. I don't
That's
understand.
right.
No. That's not true. That's not true.
Majority
I
of the
think
time,
I
it
A
think
lot
is.
of
much
people do be
appreciated.
mad
A
at the
That's
majority
side
of the
that's
time,
people,
more.
yo.
it is.
That is.
Say,
They
I'm
be
gonna
more
say
mad.
this from my experience. I'm not more mad at the side piece because at the end of the day, that person that you have that relationship with, they know about the relationship before that person on the side knew about it. You see what I'm saying? Because they were there to initiate the relationship. But what we be mad
Right.
about, we be mad that a bitch will know about you and still continue to tread the waters.
But is it? She
So
don't owe
so
you
so
no
in
respect though.
defense, I
She
feel
don't owe you
Her
no
like
too.
loyalty. I
it's
mean,
a
not
difference.
respect, not respect. She don't owe you no loyalty.
She don't owe me no loyalty, but at the
She
end of
don't.
the day, whatever I come with, if I'm coming with war about it, you bored it, cause you still fucked with him. You knew what it was.
So again, so that goes back to my point. Are you more so got a beef with the individual that they was messing with, or you got an issue with
No,
the person
I got beef with
that you was
both.
swapping body
No,
fluids with?
I got beef with both.
So I feel like it's a
Nobody
difference.
better than the other.
It's a difference when you don't know versus when you do know.
When you
You know,
don't
like
know,
if you telling
you innocent
right.
bystander.
Mister,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Mister,
you're
different.
Mister.
When
both.
you
You know, it's
know,
like, but when you, right, for sure, when you know, when the other person know, and it's like, okay, just say she found out, the wife found out about me, and she wasn't
Yeah.
cool with it,
Right.
and I still continue to do with it.
Then you
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah. Now I'm in
Yeah,
violation
yeah, yeah.
for sure. But when she found out,
What is
and she was like,
Chevy
"Fuck
4L?
it,
Hold
it
on.
is what it is." Oh,
You was
okay,
like,
it is what it is. It's
you was
not
like,
for
can I get
me.
it again?
Like, all right,
damn.
like
But
the fuck.
yeah,
Like when you're married to someone, like people be coming up with this stuff in their head. It's like you're married. You can make up your own rules in your
right,
marriage.
right,
If
right.
y'all want to bring somebody else in, okay, that's what y'all want to do. If
True.
he go out and meet somebody and she cool with it, that's in their marriage. I don't
That's
understand why
what
people be
she
so
cool
when
with.
people
But we talking
so
about what
upset.
you ain't cool with.
But most people do be cool with it
A
and be
lot
pro and like
of
they
niggas
not cool
don't
with
be
it.
cool. They don't be
They
cool with
do. They
that.
do
But
be cool
It
with it.
here's
it
the
be
part
A
the
lot
though.
of people do be
circumstances. It
cool
be
with
the
it and they be
circumstances. Nine
fronting.
times out of 10, he might be the breadwinner. Why would I leave the breadwinner?
But
Mm.
Why
here's the thing though.
would I leave the cash cow?
That's you though. But at the end of the day, you can't control what. Or say for instance, if you go to war with the, as we call it in the slide for the conversation, if you go to war with the slide,
Comrade. Okay, go
if
ahead.
you go to war with the individual, all right, you go to war with this person, you never know what they bring towards to the,
Hold on, sis.
you never know what they bring to the situation. So you could you can go to war with that person, and then old boy or old girl, whoever you dealing with, could go back and still go back with somebody brand new. So now you got to worry about this person, that person, that person,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
by the time you look up, the whole city is on your ass. So
That's fine.
you got to pick your battles.
That's fine.
Right.
What they say, was it good every fucking inch? Okay?
And yes, it was, Sean.
And
Oh my.
Yo, y'all
God.
bugging.
And
Y'all
yes, it
every
bugging.
fucking
was.
Y'all
inch.
bugging. That's wild.
Wildin'.
I'm just saying some guys you could go to war about. The rest of
I'm one of
them
them.
you
I'm one
can't.
of them. But
Yeah, like
um,
no, some of them you just
You
can't because if they
better
don't
fight
care
for
about their
me.
name, if they don't care about their own name, fuck you fighting about it for.
yeah. But at the end of the day, if I was to go the day of
So
tomorrow, somebody better come to my gymnasium. Damn all that.
No, ain't no
Pay,
side bitches
What
gonna
you
be in
what
there.
you
That's
mean?
you
Like,
crazy.
gotta
no,
pay your
see now that
respect.
sounds
No, that's
crazy.
crazy.
Now
No,
that sounds crazy
but
to
no,
say
Mm-mm.
I'm
like
just being funny. But at the end of the day,
Not
you
coming
can't
in
tell
right.
nobody don't come to
Not
somebody's
standing
situation
shoulder
though.
to
right,
shoulder with
like
me after you just humped my man.
that's like what you call
Clearly,
we
No.
who just
clearly it was
recently
yours.
passed away. Who
Clearly,
recently just passed away and
that
all the
individual
women
was yours.
started coming out the woodworks.
Oh,
Huh?
that rapper guy.
Yeah,
Uh,
Rich Homie Quan.
now
Yeah,
that was
that
out
one
of
was
That's
a little
that's
weird.
crazy to
that was
find out that
now.
you
I
thought
do
you
believe
was
some
individually
individuals.
with someone and you this man is going to rest and now 75 different that's crazy now.
Well,
That's
They
that's what
Why
somebody
did he
love
belongs
them
have
to the
to
too.
have all this
streets.
time on his hands to have all them women?
but
That's
why did
wild.
y'all have to wait till the man died to say this? Like what
Because
the
nobody knew nothing about y'all when he was alive. This is wild.
But
this is
that be the attention seekers. That be
He
some
probably had
people
all the
that
Yeah.
want
bitches
that
in the
limelight.
group chat.
like
This their only opportunity to get that shine. So they gonna juice it. Like he not here, he ain't gonna miss it. They mind they probably like he wanted me to do
he in
this.
the
He took the
afterlife
picture.
and they out here fighting.
That's
They about to
wild. But they
get
knew
it
when
in
he was
because
alive to be quiet. Because if that baby mother would have found out, it just would have been bad.
Yeah,
listen.
Mm,
but the baby mom, you never know. She probably all barking, no bite. You never know how that go.
facts, true.
Mm,
But
maybe.
They do. Some of them be
so
hyped up for nothing. Like, girl, sit your dumb ass down. You ain't
Like,
gonna
go
so
do
sit
shit. Like,
let's
down.
see.
listen.
Oh shit! I posted me and him too. I was at a part of a rotation when I was in the.
No.
Wait,
I
wait,
fucking
wait,
hate
wait,
her.
wait. Can you elaborate? What's that? Heavy IKEA Chevy 4L?
Sis, what the fuck?
You hold on. You
You
was with
said happy. First of all, did you
Wait,
say
what, sis?
happy? It say heavy, not heavy.
Heavy.
You say
heavy.
happy.
That's
Lakia?
Heavy.
my sister.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How you
She
say?
was a kept woman.
She was
Yeah,
a cat woman. That's a good man,
that's
Savannah.
wild.
Savannah.
So, but so
Yeah,
it's safe
like
to say,
I
because
feel
basically
like
what y'all saying is, it's safe to say a person could grieve, but they can't grieve
let
public.
Don't
That's what y'all.
first
agree with
no.
me.
When
No.
when he passed
You
away,
gotta,
I was when I say I do have my moments when I get in depression. That's
Mm.
that's something that I really suffer with. But when he passed away, I was sick, months sick. Like I couldn't even come out the dark room, no nothing. Like I was
Mm-mm.
fucked up. Like I really loved him.
I
Legit
can believe it. You,
would have been a sister wife, and would have
but
been
Mm-mm.
you
happy
know what's
too.
crazy?
You was
Would have been
Now,
happy
already a
too.
sister wife, baby.
so
Listen, I'd rather be
wow,
a sister wife
wow.
Mm-hmm.
knowing
That
that I'm a
that
sister
was
wife
that
and then
was
secretly be a
that was
sister
a
wife.
low blow. Y'all did y'all catch that?
No,
He
that
said
wasn't.
you was already a sister wife, baby.
Listen,
No, that
I
and then to
wasn't.
be
I caught it.
Maybe
I
because I
might be
said
blind, but
baby,
I ain't
but
deaf.
I
knowingly,
wasn't being smart.
knowingly and unknowingly it's two
It's
different
two
things.
different
Yeah,
I'd
things.
rather know about being a sister wife than be a sister wife and don't know I'm a sister wife.
Yeah, no, I'd rather
yeah.
not know. Don't tell me nothing. Let me live in Delulu land by
Oh
myself. I don't
no,
need to know
baby.
about you. I don't need to know
Mm-mm.
about
God,
you. I
please
like
don't
my
let this
happy
woman know
place.
anything about anything.
Please
Or
don't. I like my happy place. The
um,
land of Delulu. Love it
okay.
there.
So we gonna jump into the next topic real quick.
Yeah, cause you try and trigger nigga.
No.
Don't say that
I'm just
word.
trying to get some insight. So I just was watching a video of Trip Fontaine from tonight's conversation.
Mhm.
Basically, he was on another podcast talking about people pleasing, but it was basically about men that are people pleasing their mothers.
Mm.
So,
Mm-mm.
Mm.
basically, was saying that a lot of men they'll people please their mom, and they go into bat for her, trying to save her or do whatever. Actually, you playing a role as her man, but you're not supposed to love your mother in that romantic type of way. And a lot of times, the men be trying to play the role of saving their mother, but back in the day before they was a mom, their mom wasn't worth saving, and
Oh
that's the reason
shit.
why they came up the way that they came up. So
Damn, this just sounds like Monet
That's because
Tejada.
you know why?
Go
Because
yeah,
ahead.
it
right?
a
got
lot
deep.
of
It
single
got deep, bro.
women, yeah, they depend on their sons, to do things when they man walk out on them, and they want their kid to take out the trash and do all the stuff that the boys are supposed to
They
do, but then they start
was taking the
depending
trash
on me for
out
stuff.
with the man. What's
You,
wrong?
what?
Man, listen. Sometimes
All of them was taking the trash out.
when
Man, that's crazy.
when
Sir.
little boys are in grown men roles, lines get blurred and boundaries get crossed,
Yeah.
and now you got him being head of the household, which he shouldn't be. He the man of the house mentally. He don't know how to take authority figure. Um, that shit
Mm-hmm.
Definitely ain't good for the future.
no, ain't- not at all. And now you got this boy walking around thinking he got this mentality like he's equal or superior, and now you got a monster in your hands, and the world got to deal with him because
You
you
and
make
you
him.
create and you created
Yeah.
that. You created that
Created it.
monster.
Do y'all know or ever seen that? Like y'all ever been witness to or privileged to men like that?
Well, I wouldn't know about the men, but I know about the woman.
Okay, we can start there. We can start there.
Nah, I know a woman that was forced to like so she had a sister um that was about those streets and they was forced her and the other sister was forced to raise her son to the point now when she grew up, she didn't want to have no kids. It
Mm-hmm.
fucked her
Mm,
it fucked her up because
Mm-hmm.
she was at a young age, she was forced to do things. She couldn't be a girl, a
She
kid or
couldn't be a
whatever
Right.
because she
kid.
was raising this kid or whatever. Like the sister would just be dipping out left and right, and her and the sister was forced to raise her son. And then, you know what I mean? She straight up
That's how it
ain't want
goes.
to have no kids. It,
That's
wow.
it,
definitely how it goes.
it traumatized her, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see how. Um, it's the responsibility, or I'm just uprooting my life. I'm no longer be a child. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. I don't think people be realizing the magnitude and the pressure they be putting on kids like that, yo. All for their own self gains or their shortcomings of life.
I dated a
It be a
girl.
lot of shortcomings.
I remember I dated a girl who had a daughter daughter was
She
17
said that's
and the
why I
son
go.
was 5, and she would be working late night shifts or whatever. And she would tell her daughter, "Yo, if he get out of line, beat his ass." And I'm like, "Yo, she's not the parent, yo." So now
I
you
will
forcing him, you forcing her to do parental shit.
Hmm.
What does that look like growing up? Yeah,
That's they run that house. They just don't pay the bills.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
yeah.
that
You
shit
you
is.
you 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 can't do shit like that, yeah.
Now, as a parent, I mean,
well,
you
I
gotta do
will
you got
say
ends meet.
can y'all hear me?
But it's like okay, if say for instance you got a nighttime gig, whatever, you got kids, whatever, and you got to do what you gotta do in order to put food on the table. It's like okay, you might gotta leave them there and just keep checking on FaceTime, checking cameras, all that kind of stuff, whatever throughout the night. Calling at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, make sure you up ready, put your clothes on, get ready for the bed. I mean, get ready for
Yeah.
school. It's that's the stuff like all right, we're not far. Do we like it? Is that ideal? No, but okay, if you don't do it, how's it gonna get done?
Exactly.
Like the men ain't stepping up, or they dipping off, or whatever their
Yeah.
situation is. So we gotta stop acting like okay, it takes two to make these kids, but on the flip side, when there's not the two people raising them, then you get mixed variables of how the outcome could be.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that kid stuff. That's a touchy situation with me.
Yeah,
It definitely
because
is.
I'm a single mother and I work a lot. My kids, we was each other seriously, and as effed up as it may sound, my daughter love that baby, love that baby. But yeah, I had to teach my kids
One
we
of the
ain't got
problems
nobody else. We got us.
yeah, definitely.
That's how it go though.
I literally had to teach my kids we don't got nobody. It's just us against us.
Now, all right. So, is there a better way? Now I'm just thinking about it, and I'm not. This not even a dig. Is there a better way to get that same message across by saying we don't got nobody? Because that could grow to manifest into a mentality like, so, like depending on the kid, they might be like, oh, I ain't got nobody, I ain't gonna never have nobody. It might
Right.
be a form of like depression or some kind of guilt or like, am I the reason why we ain't got nobody? I don't know.
No. Well, I don't know. It depends on your situation. It depends on how you explain. But my kids knew that mommy gotta go to work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, unfortunately, it's just us,
Right.
and it is. And
Right.
if I don't go to work, it's just us that get put out. It ain't nobody else. It's us. So it's like, unfortunately, my kids bear weight with me. We all
Right.
brace for impact. Me and my kids. I taught my kids what it felt like and what it felt like on the cushion, and I taught them what it felt like on the ground. It was what it was. My kids know the best of both worlds.
Mm. What are you doing?
Ooh, that's
You looking for change or
Tamika.
something?
That's not me. That's Tamika.
That is not me.
It ain't me.
There's no
I'm
deal with that kind of situation.
growing up.
What? Know how your kids process information in order to know how to deliver the message. Yeah, I agree with that.
What they say?
Heavy
My
Chevy, I
kids
agree with
know.
that. Basically, um, excuse me. You have to know how your kids process information in order for them to deliver that kind of message. Basically, they all process stuff differently. So you might got to change the tactic to get that message off to them.
But
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, you know what's crazy as parents, we fall. Sometimes we be on some shit where we be forcing our
Adult
kid,
shit
our
and
we force our kids to
grow
move
up
us
different.
like we force them to respond in the way we do instead of just sitting back and listening to them. You sit back
Mm-hmm.
and listen
Yeah.
to your kids, yo, you learn a lot, yo.
They know
Yeah,
more
you
than we
will
think.
learn a
They
lot.
Yeah.
a whole lot. You gotta give them more credit than they. I don't want to say deserve, but they be knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it happened even with my child. I'm like, I don't think she knows certain stuff, whatever. Because I feel like there's always multiple sides to your kid. There's a side that you know, the side that they really is. It's that home kid. It's that
School
school kid.
kid.
It's
Yep.
that street kid. Like these,
Mm-hmm.
these people. Let me refrain from cursing. These people got masks. They wear them faces, yo. And when they want something, they know how to put that mask on. Or
Mm-hmm.
some BS, they put that mask on. Um,
Because
be different,
you
yo.
gotta realize like 5 days out of the week, your kids are really on the outside more than they're inside. You
They
know
really are.
they 8 hours or so we gonna go with 8 hours of school, not counting any extracurricular activities or anything like that. So
It could be close to 10.
you really only got them on the weekends for real, for real.
Yeah.
For real,
Well, just
for real.
you got to feed them and then get them ready for bed. I mean, school the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. The friends really knowing the most. Yeah, yeah, Zod. The friends knowing the most.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Because little Johnny, little Pharaoh, you be thinking they peaches and
Wait,
cream,
what?
and they a whole cannon out in them streets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do.
My child would never. Oh, your child
Yes,
out
you shout a
Macy's
demon
never like
outside.
a mug.
That's why
You
I've
shout a
always
damn
been that
demon
type of
outside.
parent,
Right.
like, cause I know my kids. When somebody come to tell me
I think
some
he
fuck
said
shit, I be
they
like,
have to
yeah,
set the
it
odds
sound right.
there's so much
Like,
more.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can't stand the people that be parents and be like, oh no, not my child. No, bitch, yes,
Yeah.
your child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
Your child a walking
they in denial like a
motherfucking
motherfucker,
felony.
yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
your
for
child out
sure.
there growing.
Like, what
Yeah.
you got going
A
on,
whole
Barbara?
menace to society out here.
Why is your son like this?
Kids in broken
Mhm.
homes are manipulated. Oh, yeah, kids in broken homes definitely are being
It
manipulated.
don't
Yeah,
even need people to be
a lot of
inside.
parents spend a lot of time trying to be friends with their kids instead of being a parent.
Instead of
Like
them being a
you
parent.
could be cool with them, but to let them know you're gonna fuck them up at the end of the day, unless like they
But
need
you
to
know what's
have
so
that
fucked up?
But I
understanding.
feel like that's only because a lot of parents feel guilty because they had to work. A lot of
That
people
part
had to
too.
work at night. A lot
Yeah.
of people had to have more than
And
one job, so they can't be everywhere be everything to everybody, be every place. Like
it seems like
it's impossible, and it's
it's like
like
them nighttime jobs, they be hiring
that's
faster.
crazy. Like you don't want to choose your job over your
Over
kid, but it's
your
like if I
kid.
don't go to work,
Yeah.
we won't survive.
It ain't that many
So
We will
jobs
they
not.
feel guilty, and then that's when the difference. You start like feeling like you got to give them
that
things because you're not there.
overcompensate.
You got to let them have a little bit more
I,
leg
that,
room to do some old, whatever because you got to survive. So it's like
it's not too many jobs out here that's catered to your child's schedule. and,
At all.
and especially ones that pay well. Um, if you can find that, God bless you. Like you really did something extraordinary, but they not out
Mhm.
going to sacrifice. And they really be taking a village out here, but everybody don't got that. So it's
So,
like
so is it safe to say that's why a lot of women are waiting later in years to have kids?
Wait, what?
it could be, or they
Mm-mm.
got more
I don't
information of
know.
how it's moving out here, and it might be better off to wait till they later because you're more stable.
Mm-mm.
But that's a good question.
I don't know because the economy ain't. It's not like it's getting better. It's getting.
Well,
It's
no,
Getting
getting.
worse.
I'm just saying. Think of it like a woman who's climbing the corporate ladder, right? And then that
Mm-hmm.
she's where she, let's say she's making 300,000, 400,000, right, easily. So that type of woman can take a whole year off theoretically, and
Mm-hmm.
it won't even phase
Yeah,
her. But
yeah.
she's been planning for this stuff.
I guess. I
So I
mean, when you
mean
put
that.
it like that, then yeah. But
So
do you ever? I mean, how many of us know a woman that planned on having a baby? Like,
Not many.
yeah,
Not,
it's. I don't know many women that every time I hear somebody talk about how they was like, I was not expecting to have no baby. I was not ready for no baby.
majority
But like, that's,
of everybody has been oops kids. So
oh shit.
but
you,
like
usually like for the second or third one, right? Not the
um,
first one, huh?
I, from my experience, I wasn't trying to make mine. Oops, but it happens. So,
Right.
but you make
She's
little
like, I
baby.
want a baby. He was like, me too.
But it's like,
I,
but you got to step up. You got to man up. Like, all right, it is what it is. Let me take on
I wasn't
responsibility.
trying to have a baby either, but when I found out, I was like, oh, well, I guess I know. I
Yeah,
knew it was going to happen. I guess.
like
So, all right. So question for the women. So when you say you wasn't trying to have a baby, all right, and let's say you're 25 or
well,
whatever.
yeah, don't give me some
What
that
would make you go
one
forward with having a baby,
number.
knowing that you got a few years to have another one in the future? Is it do you like, so I say this to say, like, are
No,
you like, you choose to choose to go with it because you don't know if you're gonna have another shot at this, or do you just do it just because? Like, what is the thought
No.
process?
No,
Some of
so
us get stuck doing it.
that was a
We
lot.
don't find out until late.
right, that part. Don't you missed the deadline.
You missed it.
Literally,
Because
you missed the
I missed the
deadline.
deadline.
The
But
deadline. What's the deadline?
I missed the
um,
deadline. I
what is
missed the
it? What is
deadline
it?
because
20,
it's 15
20.
I
weeks.
thought it was like
It's
It,
15 weeks here in
15
I was
to
about to
Philadelphia.
say,
But
damn,
out in
back in the
Delaware,
day.
You gotta be 21 to 22 weeks. Don't tell nobody else.
I just seen that though. I just seen one of them say it's 20
Is
weeks.
that the?
That's a whole
Or
baby.
you could go to
Yeah, I
Maryland
feel like
and
it's
Maryland
20
does
now, but
Yeah.
it
Maryland
probably
do
was
up to
15.
20 25 weeks.
Wait
If
till
you go to
Trump find
Maryland,
out.
That part.
They're done.
I don't know,
if you go to
cause
Maryland and it's a 2-day procedure. Don't tell nobody.
not.
Who told
Oh
you?
wow.
She did. She did.
That's
Who told you?
that's
She,
why I got my oops. Because when they
Because I
said
chose
two
to
day
handle my
procedure, I said,
responsibilities
oh, never
and don't do
mind.
I
abortion
don't know, cause at
because
25, I was still like
because we're not ready for responsibility.
still
Tell me
selfish.
Haley
So I
too.
They
was on
told
some
me
Yeah.
like,
they let me hear a heartbeat and I was cool. I said, never mind, that's my baby. What I'm gonna name it?
no, 25, I for sure.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy?
I had my baby at
As,
27. Now at 27, I'm like, all right, now I'm pushing it because I know.
as
Like,
a,
Yeah, I
all
was
right,
28.
now, now
what's wild? I think when you get older, I think you start to get a little softer, or you get your heart gets softer as a
for
man.
sure.
It's like I'm not really, I'm not pro the A word
Mm-hmm.
for fetuses and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like when I was younger, I'm like, all right, if you had like a little oops situation, like, okay, that's what they want to do. All right, like if that's what you want to do. All right, it is what it is. But now you're like, damn, that is a life, ain't it? Like you just never know.
Yeah,
That's not gonna
listen.
be the a billionaire or just whatever. It's like, damn, you don't know
Like,
what.
damn. Listen, that's why you got to catch that thing early.
Well, I did
Like,
it. Oh, I did it at an older age, and I will
I'm
say
like, come on, baby, let's go to the art museum, yo. Let's get
I
this
did
over
it at
with.
an older age, and I will say I did
Not
not.
the art
You want
museum.
to run these rocky steps?
He's going to jail. He's going to jail. Now listen now.
That was my first time ever being
Was that
ruthless. I was just like, you know
water?
what? I don't care what age I am. Get it out of here.
Your sneakers got
Right.
tread.
I was like 30,
Fuck you with these
31.
Crocs up here, man. What
30.
the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, I was
Yo,
31.
you gotta
What age?
It was
I,
re-
when I tell you I'm on my best behavior tonight, I want to bust out laughing. Yo.
Did you say
But
that was recent?
yeah,
Huh?
yeah,
I was
she
in
said
my
that.
30s.
She
She
said that.
did.
I was trying to ignore it. I was trying to laugh through that one.
I was in my 30s when I did it.
Well, I feel like, I mean, I
You
feel
still
like
are,
it's a
huh?
window here. So I feel like 25, you can still do it.
What
27
is y'all
is like,
saying?
all right, okay, like you know what you was doing. In 30s, you just, you just,
What?
why are
So,
you doing this to yourself? Like, why are you, what?
I was
all right.
Why are you still having oops?
So,
Why are you still
okay. So
playing
my oops,
these?
So is there an age cap to be reckless?
yeah, because like, what's
Yeah.
yeah,
going on?
yeah, because
No,
at this point, stuff is just a choice now, yo. You choosing it.
It's
You
so
choose this life.
ghetto now to have a baby at our age.
yo,
I
it
feel like it's so
was
fucking
so
ghetto.
ghetto when I took the test. It was like, whoa,
Oh,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean,
all the people
I'll
right
read
you got
now.
Well,
you
it's
got
ghetto to have a
baby
baby and not
more,
being in a relationship.
more than
Because what if you're in a relationship and you have one? Then is that cool?
Having
wow,
a
still
baby period is
wow,
ghetto. Let's just be
very,
clear.
wow.
very, very.
So,
It's so ghetto right now to have a
But it's
baby.
the
It's
time to
like
keep.
so,
Or when it's no longer to
so
give.
two people like 38, 39, they have a kid for the first time. That's
I
not
think
good.
that is so
I
selfish.
mean,
That's
third.
selfish as
What
hell.
are you gonna
Say that again.
do?
I'm
Say that
Your
again.
What is your
body.
quality of life?
Hold on. Say that again.
nah. You know what's crazy? There's more
Now you
people
gotta be
out there
pushed.
that don't have
Now
kids. Yeah,
nobody gotta push you in
Yeah,
your wheelchair to the
it
there's
future
a
So
really
lot
is.
of
now,
people.
I'm
graduation.
so
saying.
now the baby in a stroller. I'm in a stroller. Like, what's going on?
You got to pick a choice. um,
Like,
y'all can take turns. Y'all can take turns.
Who can
whose
take
diapers
Um,
getting
turns?
changed?
There's
The
a lot.
babies are mine.
There's a lot of people that's late in the game
don't
God,
take
and don't got no
I know.
kids. Yeah,
a liver.
No,
Like, I know a
I
lot of
Uh,
people
told
that's
like
like that.
yo,
you can't really
yo,
blame them though.
listen,
You
it was
a
this lady.
habitual
It
unaliver.
was this lady.
That's
She
crazy.
had to be at least 45. I think she said she was. She
35.
had a newborn, y'all. And when I
No.
tell y'all, it was the most soothing thing I've ever seen in life.
But
This
okay,
older woman had the best patience ever. This little baby was just a crying up a storm, and she was so unbothered.
okay. Random question for you. Everybody on the live that's women. If you had your choice, a magical age to have kids, what would be your magical choice? Now, mind you, if you already got a kid, that's all right. Erase that. Erase the fact that you got. If you got the same kid that you got now, at a
Uh-huh.
later date, I mean, at a later age, what age
And
would you pick?
And
I'm gonna put
later,
a I'm gonna put a twist on that, knowing everything that you know now,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. Okay, you read my mind with that one.
knowing
so it
everything
got to be a
that you know
later
now.
age. A later.
Yeah, a later age. Not meaning you got to live all your 20s. You got to see, have fun, be outside, do whatever you want to do.
I
But you
wouldn't
have
want
a
no
later age.
kid.
I did
No.
that as a mom.
I
I ain't
had
want
my
no
son.
kids.
I had my son
All
at
right.
27. I
Essence
had my
said
son at
30.
27, and that
God
was
said 32. Boo
32.
I had
A
my
lot of women saying early
baby.
Brandy
30s. Yeah,
30s.
Baby, I was what,
No.
34.
17, 18?
I wouldn't want no other age than the age I had,
My
27. I
second
feel like
baby, I
that was
was
the perfect
19.
age.
27. Wow.
That's when I had Isaiah, 27. I
I
feel
ain't
like
make
that's
it
the
past
perfect
22.
age.
21 for real,
Mm-mm.
for real.
I mean you gotta think
27,
about
baby, I
like
was pregnant.
having kids in your 20s is a wild thing too because you don't
You
even know
still a baby.
yourself.
You still a
You don't
baby.
even really know yourself.
Yeah.
I ain't know myself when I had my daughter. Shit, like I really did. But it was forced.
I feel like I knew my daughter. I mean, I felt like I knew myself when I was in my 30s,
Yeah,
and I just turned 38.
yeah.
So I of course I know who I was, but I don't really know. I wasn't fully in tune as a grown
Yeah.
man until so
You trying to figure out life and figure out how to raise a
yeah.
kid.
That's why babies
That shit is
be raising
hard.
babies.
That
It's
shit is
really
hard, yeah.
hard. I
Simple
had
as
two kids at
it's wrong.
18.
Mm.
just
I
deal with the family.
had two of them when I was a kid. My dad gonna tell.
Two
One be
is the year.
crying and the other one be telling me, "You baby crying." So my
So
kids is
having a kid,
annoying.
so having
22
a
is the
kid
year I passed
anytime
away.
in your 30s is not bad, yo. It just depends on where you at in
Mm,
life.
Yeah,
it depends on where you at in life.
true.
Correct.
Yeah, it depends on where you at in life, yo.
Geriatric
Like
pregnancies are.
If you're
at the old.
37, 38, and you just having the first kid, cool. It is what it is. Like that's you ready, you good. I mean,
I will say
now
this. I
Uh,
am so grateful that I had children younger because as an older me, I wouldn't have been able to do it. I
I'm
wouldn't
getting
have had
grumpier
none.
my old age.
Uh-huh.
yeah,
I'm getting real grumpy and
but
I
they
don't
say
got no
like,
patience for nothing
I'm
like
mean as
that.
hell.
I'm glad my baby a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Cause I'm mean as Joe Green.
mm-hmm.
think right now, if you was to have a baby, like your first time, do you think you could be able to keep up with the
No,
man, the trying to find milk if they got some,
No.
formula, all that?
no. I would be
Like
so lost.
Mm-mm.
this, I don't. I mean, not a
I'm
knock.
glad these
That's
babies
pregnant about to
work.
have a baby. God bless you, but I don't think this is the time you ever have no kid, yo.
No.
Not
Mm-hmm.
just starting to have no
No.
kid, but if you got,
Mm-hmm.
God
I
bless you.
agree. Just take the time.
yeah.
But
Take the time.
but knowing what I know now, if I was to freshly have a kid, I know I could do way more than I did, and I did a whole lot for my child.
Mm,
But I could have done so much more now. But
right.
I'm almost at the end, so
Exactly. It's
turn
like,
it up.
I was at the end of my stupid ass
Okay, so
you
had a baby.
almost
I
there.
was one
You ain't
I
got
was
that
one
far
and
to go.
done.
I was
so
done.
like I said, since we still on the topic of kids, whatever, let's talk about the parents.
No.
Now, I put a video up earlier today about absent parents versus active parents. So the topic is the constant battle with the children. Um, what I mean by that
The
is
constant battle of what
the
now?
constant battle with the children, meaning they don't they might have a love for the absent parent,
Mm-hmm.
but they take they take stuff out on the active parent, but
Oh
they
yeah.
got the absent parent such a high regard, and they look up to them and they hold them to everything they say, whatever, but they're nowhere to be found, whatever.
Right.
And to see that with your kid, it's some heartbreaking stuff, yo.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, damn, you feel like you ain't doing enough, or you might be overcompensating, and then it's like they out there living their life, they doing whatever they want to do, they just having big fun, and you just
There.
sometimes you just feel trapped, or you just stuck. You can't make the moves you want to make, whatever, because you out there you out there handling your responsibilities, and they just do whatever they want to do. Now, like I said, I go through that on a regular,
Right.
but it's just like how do y'all as women go, like how do y'all maneuver through um that struggle, or like how do we get out of that phase as a people moving forward?
It's so hard to explain. Because half the days I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing it.
Yeah, you just be winging it.
Winging it. This shit ain't come with no
Mm.
guide. It ain't come with no handbook.
No, not at all.
It didn't. But I will say with my two older children, I did go through that where, dad was everything. I
Mm-hmm.
never talk junk about their father. Never will I ever talk junk about their father, especially in the same home as them. I would never. That's
Right.
why I'm outside talking shit. But I had to let them see that shit for themselves.
Yeah.
And that shit broke my heart. But it was going to break my heart either way.
Sorry, y'all. Kick me
Whether
out.
you love them the way that you say you do, and you value him more than you
This
value
is
me, and
static,
you want to
crazy
take
like
my number
hell.
and stuff. I
I'm
know.
getting off again. It's good.
What is
Yeah,
It's just like
it was her phone.
I it
Yeah, I think it was
was.
her phone.
I had to
We held on
let them
for 50
see it.
minutes.
I had to let them see it for themselves. And once they seen it for themselves, they gained their own relationship with the man by
Right,
themselves. So
right,
now
right.
they know what to expect from him. Oh yeah, I already know he ain't gonna do X, Y, Z. They already see who hold it down.
But it blows my mind when the parent, they'll sell a kid a dream, get their hopes so high, knowing damn well they can't fulfill that, or they not even going to fulfill that, and
I
then just
taught my kids early.
leave you high and dry.
Yeah, I taught my kids early. If a person ain't got proof of it, if it ain't no proof of life, baby, it's dead. Okay.
What you mean?
If it ain't no proof of life, it's dead. But Dad said he gonna get me a bike.
Oh,
Well, when he say he gonna get you a bike?
got
Oh,
you.
he said next week. So next week will come. I'm
Mm.
waiting.
Yeah, come and go.
I'm
Still
waiting. He
walking.
ain't get the bike. I'm waiting on young boy to say something
You
like,
gotta go
and
get the
I ain't.
bike from
Yeah,
Holiday.
I ain't even say nothing. You know, I took a
You,
wig and just was like, I got the bike
you like
holiday.
that
But
shit on
Yeah,
back order?
yeah. Definitely gotta pick up the
The bike
pieces.
order.
Definitely gotta pick up the pieces. Like,
like
bro,
I
man,
always
pick up
used
the
to have to
pieces.
argue with boy. Like he made me the worst baby mom
Man,
ever.
You get all the
I,
attitude and everything
man.
else when they upset. You get everything because you're
He
the
made me
custodial
the
parent.
worst.
Yeah, you
But I
Right.
think it's
and
the
they the
fact that
fun parent.
I think it's the holding on to one day for them.
Yeah, yeah. It'll be that one day. I didn't see
And
that
that's
one
what
day
they just
come and go on so many times.
yeah. It's like they're never gonna once they get older, I think it changes.
Nah, it
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
definitely do.
It
It definitely do.
changes. They see stuff for what it is. Their maturity levels and their realizations of reality change.
But all right, but when they get older, it all right. So I might take this in a different direction. All right, I think with some kids, keyword some kids, is it? Damn, I don't know I want to word this, but basically, you know, how some kids are impressionable. Would y'all recommend that you gotta limit the access to the other biological parent because they could also spin the narrative in their head.
And
If they know that they
in
can, and then it
some
cause problems in your house.
in some situations, yeah, if it's really detrimental. But in most cases, it's like it's a gamble. You gotta like for me, with my son, I never told his dad like he couldn't see him. I told him from the rip, the only way you're not gonna see your son is if you don't come see your son. That's the only way you're not gonna be able to see your son. Whenever it was, oh, I'm gonna pick G up, go ahead. I ain't stop him. But it got to an age, in a young age, when my son started seeing stuff. Now that didn't stop him from, wishing, hoping, and praying
Mm-hmm.
with his dad, and me getting that. A lot of that turned into behavioral issues,
Mm-hmm.
and I got the butt of everything. But dad could do no wrong. Even in death, dad could do no wrong. And one day, when he really was acting out, I had to tell him, "Yo, yeah, like he ain't really do shit. Sorry to bust your bubble,
Yeah,
but he ain't do shit for real, for real. That was all me from
Yeah, you had to give
and
him the reality because
Do
he
you
it.
he sounded like he got cocky.
you
He
think
did.
you think things would have been different had you had a girl?
Had
that's a
I
good
had a
question.
girl,
Yeah.
That's
Different.
even
What you mean, like
worse.
with the outcome of the kid, or
Her outlook on like so dad can do no wrong boy to boy, but with a girl, how does that
dad
change?
can
It doesn't.
listen. It don't change if you got a one parent household. It's still the same with the other parent. Whatever absentee parent it is,
Mm-hmm.
that parent can do no wrong, no matter what you do. No matter what you do, that parent can do no wrong because whatever little bit of them they can get, they hold on to that. They cling to that.
yeah,
No matter what they tell them, they cling on to it because
Mm-hmm.
for dear
that's all
life.
they getting. They look forward to that one little moment. If they done went and spent a couple hours, that shit means everything.
Yeah,
And you
that you just paid
It
do
sure do.
24 hours, 365 a year, like
living,
you do
doing everything.
everything. They tell you they love you and all that stuff, but let that other parent come around. Oh, they be hype as hell. And
Yeah,
they
but
could
that's a
keep upsetting them, but they still hold on to that whatever moment they could get from them. That's what they hold on to.
That's what they hold on to.
and
And that's
that
what
be
I
the
used to make real important to my
that
kids'
usually
father.
happens when
You ain't gotta
they're
have no money,
they
baby.
go to work.
These kids be just wanting the time. They just want to kick it with you.
Yep.
You
Man,
sad because you can't take them nowhere. Fuck,
And
take them,
believe it or
take them
not,
to the park.
and
They
believe it or
gonna
not,
cherish it there.
the other parent overcompensates as well,
Hell yeah.
because
I go through
when
it
they
on a
get
regular.
them, when they get them, it's no real rules.
It's a
It's
fun
no
house.
real, yeah. Like they
Mm-hmm.
feel bad that they're not doing what they're supposed to do. They kind of let them get away with murder, or when they get them, they buy them whatever. And
Whatever they want.
if you notice, like if you got a parent, like they'll
But they
get
can't say
them
anything about
more
nothing right
times
now.
when they got money.
Only when they got money.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah.
get
You
them
never
more so when they
you
have
don't know your
money.
folks for real, for real.
I guarantee you, not 90, like probably 95% of people will tell you when they have that type of like that type of co-parenting situation, the other parent gets them more so when they got money, when they can do
But
stuff and buy they
you,
love. It's fucked up.
you know what's wild? And to piggyback on what you just said, it's wild that we call that co-parenting when, like you said, we got the kid
All day
majority
long.
of the time. Now, a lot of times it's more so just the way things is. The the mother had a kid
Mm-hmm.
majority of the time. My situation is a very rare situation.
Mm-hmm.
But when the dad will come pick up the kid on a weekend, a lot of times it'll be, oh, I'll pick him up Saturday, whatever, because I got to work or whatever. And then they'll take him majority Saturday, then bring him back early Sunday, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really consider that to be
It's not.
co-parenting for real, for real.
It's not.
If that's all the time that you got, like you're just a Saturday pop.
You're a weekend daddy.
Yeah,
Not even a
weekend
weekend
parent.
though. I don't even
Yeah,
call it the weekend. Like, like, but it's just like but the kid don't see it that
no,
way.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't. They like,
no.
oh my dad did. My dad took me here. He bought me this and bought me that, whatever. Yeah. It's just be crazy, man. Then people they want to talk fly to you. They want to know who you got around their kids, whatever. But you're not around
Who
them.
Yo,
So why does it matter?
is
I
you
changed.
talking
I
to?
changed
I'm talking
my
about
whole
the
life.
whole
No,
situation
I'm
just in general.
Yeah.
no, that's what I'm saying to the baby dad. Like, who
Oh,
is
oh
you
yeah, right,
talking
right,
to?
right.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, you
Could be
lucky I
talking to
got
me.
him around you. The fuck?
Right,
The fuck
right.
going on here?
You don't around you because I need a break.
You lucky you here. The fuck?
That whole situation is hard
Yeah.
because I had to compete with a dead man.
Damn,
Yeah. That's how my mom feels.
I ain't got no comeback for that one.
My mom feel like that. But you only feel like that because you still alive.
You,
Yeah,
uh,
it's
Your
like you
son
get
gonna
the
carry the
no,
same for
but you know
you.
what?
you
It
only feel
get
like that
worse.
because you're alive.
No, you know
It's
what you
insane.
get. You know what you get. Oh, if my dad was here, this would be like this or this. You like nigga, you don't even know what your dad really was like or what this person really was like. You don't know shit.
Yeah.
You get a lot of that. Or if my dad was here, or if this person was here. No, you think so?
Yeah, but they still ain't here. And we still here. So what happened?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like this is our
Yeah,
situation.
Hard out there.
yeah. Um,
Another crazy thing, like I never told my son he was the man of the house, but my son automatically felt as though he was that person.
right.
It was so crazy, like
That's why I
and
want
thought
to
he
pass
can
that
do.
in
Like I said, we had behavioral issues, and he automatically felt as though he can
there.
just, take on that role, bro. Like sit your dumb ass
Sit
down
your dumb
somewhere.
ass down.
Like, like what?
Hey,
Respectfully, but
respectfully.
Yeah.
Like
Right
I
like you
used
just
to
there.
say
don't
all
know.
the time, you are not my
Yeah,
equal.
What
yeah.
what's his name? Q-Tip. He be like expeditiously.
Oh.
Now. Right
Ti.
now.
Yeah, Ti. She said Q-tip.
Oh, that's his name, T.I.
Wow.
I gotta go to bed.
Man.
Before
All
y'all
black people
come,
look alike.
wait a minute. Not too
Q-tip.
much. Y'all know I'm tired. Not too
Q-tip.
much.
A
Yeah,
Q-tip.
one of them tip boys.
Yeah.
The tip
Tip
driller.
or something.
Y'all, we know you a daddy's girl, but it's crazy though, cause
uh,
I think
He
kids
like,
go
yeah,
in.
that nigga
It's like
Chicago.
phases, cause girls
right.
be daddy's girls, but then boys love their dads too. It's like
Boys
it
love their
goes,
dads.
But
yeah, but they love their moms too.
boy,
Cause my
I think
son,
boys love is
this,
different.
so this
Is a
is what I
different.
Yeah,
had to
I
do.
think it's
So this
phases.
is
I
It's
just having that
what
phases.
conversation too. That's
this
crazy.
this is what I had to do with my son because my son was overly in love. Like my dad this, my dad that. Mind you, this is the man who always tell you that you gonna get something and then you don't get it and your mama gotta get it. But whatever. I never, said that to my son. But yeah, one day he got a little frolicky with his lip. I called his pop. Come get him. I had him all his life, and I mean it. Come get him.
Right.
Come get him. Because I said to his
Des,
pop,
what
I
up?
said, because if you don't come get him, he either gonna be in jail or he gonna be dead. I ain't got no janaza money and I ain't got no bail money.
Barely got
So he
the rent
came.
money.
Well, I ain't got rent, but
You know what
bills
I
is
mean.
due. Mm-hmm. So I tells his dad, come get him. He came and got him. Mister, he can do better than me, right? I can take care of him better than you ever could. Okay, cool,
A
perfect.
lot, a
Come
lot of
get
people
this
don't even
baby.
realize what it takes to raise
Well,
these kids on a day-to-day
when he
basis,
came and
yo.
got him, he was only allowed to leave out of here with what he bought him. Start over. I had to.
Like I had to.
I had
Yeah.
to.
I'm with you on that one.
Ain't nobody do it for me. Oh,
Yeah.
you need somebody watch him. Watch him. No.
No. You gotta take off, bro. Use that PTO time.
No.
All right. So I'm gonna do this last topic because, like I said, we all tired. We got shit to do tomorrow. I know Will about to exit out.
Yeah, you know, when I don't say shit for 15 minutes,
Yeah.
I'm on my way out.
So the topic is soft life. Now, this is a two-part question. Soft life, yeah, always two. I feel like soft life, it has two different meanings in depending on the sexual origin that you ask. So first is women. What does soft life mean to y'all? And it's the second
No, because I
part.
ain't
The
never
second
been.
part of it is to the fellas that's watching this. What does soft life mean to y'all? And that's compare and contrast what they both mean to each
Run,
sexual organ.
run the beginning part again.
So we talk about the term soft life era. Basically, I believe that term is different depending on if it's coming from a male's point of view and a woman's point of view. So I'm asking the women, what does soft life era mean to y'all? And then I'm asking you and the other fellas that's watching it, what do you think soft life era mean to you in regards to them? And let's compare.
Being
That's
emotionally intelligent,
fine, dude.
because it's not in the nature for us to be that way.
I
I
wouldn't
never really
agree.
heard. I never really heard men say a soft life.
No,
I
meaning,
like.
meaning, I'm saying when women say that, when they're like, "Oh, I want to be my soft life," meaning, how do we interpret it opposed to what y'all think? How what you might?
Provide.
Okay, so that's
And
one.
I could be
Provide.
soft. Because now I just been masculine. Because I'm in here paying all these bills and
All
shit,
right.
knocking walls and shit down.
I
I'm
just
the
thought of a
man of the
better.
house.
Hold on, time out. I just thought of a different way to explain it. So, okay, Will, and other fellas that's watching, if you hear a woman say, "I just want to be in my soft life era," she knows. Like you might interpret totally different from what she means. So,
You
what do
know
you
me,
think?
bills.
What she
I'm
say?
sorry.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I really don't know what she said.
I don't know what you said either.
I said sorry. Go ahead. I put it on
No,
mute.
but I'm asking a question. What do y'all think soft life era means to y'all? And
So
I'm gonna say
for a
what
wo-
it
so
like what
a
you
woman, so a woman's telling me she wants to be soft. How do I interpret that?
hmm like what's the first thing that you hear when she won't be in her soft life era or soft girl era, whatever they call it.
That means she feel like she a man
Pro-
with you. Like
Provide
you're
that
equal.
safety and that comfort, like do
Yeah.
things that she don't have, relinquishing her from the things that she thinks she has to do that a man would do, in a sense, if I'm saying it right. Just basically stripping her from that macho, stripping the macho shit away from her. That's what I would say. That's what I would say to that.
Okay. All right.
Make her
Ladies.
feel like
I
make her
kind
feel
of
like
agree with that. I feel
it's
like. Oh,
make her
go
feel like
ahead.
it's
I'm
not,
sorry.
she's just not, man, make her feel like she's not in this alone. That I'm a true team player, whatever.
Hmm.
Okay.
If that would take the ease off, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna be easy, but we in this together. We gonna rock out.
Mm. It ain't gonna
Okay.
be easy. Me and this together. I know that's right.
Women, chime in. What do y'all mean? I know everybody got their own definition of soft life or soft girl or whatever. What would be your definition of that?
can agree. I could agree with what he said. It's like you know how they always seen women. You had masculine women, or you got a lot of women that have, or we raising kids, we doing this, we running households, we doing all of this stuff. Like you want that man to, you want your partner to take some of that load off, so you don't have to be hard all the time. Like I used to say,
Yeah.
I don't want to wear the pants and the fucking skirt. I just want to wear the skirt. Like
Blouses.
But what if it's a squirt?
I was about to say that.
this.
Y'all know
Here for
y'all like equal opportunity, but
I just want to wear the skirts.
I'm here for the
Okay.
squirt.
not the squirt.
Yeah, because I'm tired of wearing the pants.
Like take some of that. I don't want to have to make all the
Take 'em
decisions
off.
myself all the time. I don't want to
They
have
do
to
be
do
off,
And let me
everything
be a
by
man.
myself. Like
And let me go to Pound Town.
No, that's not being a man.
Oh
listen,
God,
That's
with a
not
fresh
being a
booty bowl
man, but
breath.
that's so sad because there's
You
a lot of
shave?
men that think that that's being a man. It's just sex. That's not just being a man.
yeah.
That's not of your
Okay.
role.
We know
Okay.
this.
No,
So
you know it, but some men
Give me
don't.
that security so I can let my guard down.
But how
Yeah.
can they give you something that they don't have themselves?
That's if you
okay.
got the wrong type of nigga, then he ain't
Yeah.
gonna
That's
have
what I'm
that.
So
saying. That's what I'm
so
saying. And
I'm
99%,
talking about a good brother. I ain't talking about a weak
and
brother
99% of
or
99% of these soul sisters got these weak menses that they
yeah.
got
I ain't talking about
99%.
that.
men.
That's a
99.
high number.
Yeah, you did
That's
a
a
census report with that one?
that's a high inaccurate number. But
All right.
You could have said
I'm talking about in
40%,
the
like
Okay,
these, so
25.
when you
99.
say
99.
that that soft, like that's I think that's what people mean. Like give me
Okay.
that security so I can let my guard down so I don't have to be like hard all the time. I know a lot of times in a relationship I was always told, let me be the man, let me do this. Like it was hard for me to allow the man to do that type of thing because I was so used to having to do it by myself.
Okay.
So I had to let my guard down or feel that safe space to let my guard down to let somebody else lead because you kind of get
Women don't even be
fearful
wanting a
of
good
putting
man
your
for real,
life
for
in
real.
somebody else's
What?
hands because
What
like
that person say?
if you have the wrong type of dude,
Nah, they do.
if you have the wrong type of dude, they will damage you even more. Like they'll
So
fuck your life up.
so
So it's like
all right.
it's a gamble with letting your guard down to letting somebody else to take over and lead.
So I agree with that. Now I believe where some women, and it seems like I'm not gonna say it's 99%,
I said
but I
it.
believe
Sorry.
there's a good chunk of women I would feel like when they say soft life era, the first thing I'm hearing from them is entitlement, is pampering. They don't want to be team players. They're being very
No.
selfish. Now, mind you, I said some,
They're
not
the
all.
wrong type of women.
But
Thank you.
yeah, but I feel like there are a lot of women out there that they cater that soft life era to
When I say
whatever
They
benefits
not
them.
like us. They not like
They
right,
not.
us.
that part. Because when I
They not.
say soft, when I
They
They
say
not
not.
like
soft
us in this
girl
club.
era, I want to be able to put my head in your chest and just give that
I got heart
long,
problems.
deep breath, like, and just let it
Yep.
go. Like,